with Siege, a lot of the gimmicks are going to be gone by the next series, or changed. For Siege, it was the Battle Masters, then it was the ramp system, and then core class. So most likely in the new Legacy line, most of those will be gone. I hear core class is staying because everyone liked the Legend style toys. But sad to say that the Battle Masters weren't necessarily successful. And I have a figure that is, in my opinion, the best example of why it was unsuccessful. Today we'll be looking at Siege Pteraxadon. And here we have Pteraxadon, I think that's how you pronounce the name, in his axe mode. And, I mean, it looks very simple. I mean, it's a simple transformation. Pterodactyl to a little axe, pickaxe thing. And I say pickaxe because you could do this, and now look, it's a pickaxe for Megatron on the Mines. Ooh, that's a custom figure I can make right there. But I don't necessarily need that. But I think this looks fine for a Battle Master. I will say Smashdown is much more of an interesting type of figure, from a bull to a hammer. Then you got Lionizer, who's a lion to a sword. But this, it's kind of obvious, like you can see how this is going to transform. Let's put this in last time's review. Shattered Glass Blur. And looks fine. I mean, nothing too crazy. This also comes with a blast effect, that being a new impact blast effect. Now, a lot of the blast effects we've seen in the past are mainly firing ones. This one, it's kind of meant to go, if you have a figure with a hole in them, so it looks like, I'll just show an example with Blur. First off, it plugs into the holes right there, and which is also compatible with Lionizer, so you could use this one too. But it's supposed to look like they're being slashed right on their chest or wherever the blast effect is. I don't really have a Siege figure out right now, so yeah. But yeah, this is a neat looking blast effect, but in my opinion, not as universal as the other ones. I do prefer the other blast effects to this one, but not necessarily a bad thing. I do think that this is not that bad. It's nice getting a new mold for a blast effect. But yeah, that's about it. So let's go to the transformation. And here we have Pteraxadon in his dinosaur mode, and looks decent. I mean, you have really nice sculpted details on the face. I mean, you got some teeth, you got some panel details, got some red accents, got some vents on the ears. Then you have this hollow belly, which kind of sucks, but, you know, transformation. In the back end, it's not that bad. I mean, this is a fine figure. I mean, you could do a flying mode like this, so that's actually a very nice detail that you could do. Very similar to the Power of the Prime swoop. And you could even have little blast effects pop out from right there if he wants to fire Decepticons in midair. But that's about it for the figure. For posability, he could look up and down. His wings could flap in and out. Oh. His wings can flap in and out. And he could kick forward and back. And that's about it for this figure. Very simple figure. Nothing too special about him. But not a bad figure at all. For Side Square, since here is Pteraxadon with Iron Tread, Blitzwing, Sound Barrier, Kingdom Air Razor, Dinobot, and Beast Megatron. And for extras, let's throw in Smashdown and Siege Hound. So overall, do recommend this figure. I'd say this is a pass. Now, I got this figure because I'm a completionist, I like blast effects, and, you know, who doesn't like a dinosaur and an extra weapon? But is this figure as good as the other Battle Masters? Definitely not. I will say there are far better figures than this one, especially in the Battle Master range. And I don't necessarily recommend this figure. Heck, this is even my favorite version of this figure. You'll see that in a future video. Piss dinosaur. But yeah. So if you see this figure in a store and you have the money, I say skip it. Get yourself potato chips or something. Or Lay's, or I don't know what people buy these days. A bottle of water. I work in retail, so yeah. But if you guys have this figure, tell me what you think about it in the comments. I'm very curious, because this is a very odd figure for me. Definitely one of the weaker Siege figures, in my opinion. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.